Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to actually sterilise our under tank water system. Now we've got one which is 40 litres which is fitted on the top. They do have a very big bung that you can undo. So as you can see under here I have that large bung that I could undo, but I know from experience that once you undo it once or twice it then starts to drip. So I'm going to try and leave mine untouched, and I'm going to come in and do it a different way. So I've come up with a way of actually doing it which I can actually sterilise the system without actually removing that big bung. So what you'll need some cleaner, and with this we know of our 40 litre tank we need 9 teaspoons of this stuff to actually sterilise our tank. We need a bucket, and we also need this. This is a simple pump that I bought off of eBay. I think it was about £10. I'm going to plug this in to my water tank, and this is going to pump the water, which I'm going to put in here with the sterilisation stuff, into my tank, and then I'll finish filling up with fresh water. So this is how it goes. So the first job I want to do is just to empty the existing water that's in here. We've got a little tap at the bottom here that we just twist. That's going to remove all the existing water which is in our tank. We did actually add a purifier to this water, but it doesn't actually sterilise the whole system, it just purified the water. So now we actually want to sterilise the whole system. It's always a good idea if you're using your hose pipe such as we are to refill our water tank, is just flush the pipe out first before you actually fill your tank, because if there's anything inside the hose pipe you really want that flushed out as well. So I've recently used my hose pipe, so I actually know mine's quite clean. But obviously if you haven't used it for a while and you're about to refill your water tank using the hose pipe, I do advise you to flush the pipe out first. So what I'm going to do here is just add a little bit of water into my... And a nice bit of water just to start off. We don't want to put too much in, but I want to put some in to start off with. And then we're going to add our sterilisation crystals. Now we know we need 9 teaspoons for ours. Doesn't matter if you do too much, but you certainly don't want to do under the required amount. So we're going to put that in there. Now I'm going to add a little bit more water, which is just effectively going to mix it for us. Okay, it's nicely mixed up. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this cheap pump that I purchased off eBay. This is one that's going to go straight into my cigarette lighter. So I think it's a 12-volt pump. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this, which is just a standard hose lock, which you have on a standard hose pipe. That goes onto my valve. That just attaches onto the inflow for our underwater tank, underslung tank, and then the other end comes with a standard 12-volt cigarette lighter. The pump is now plugged into the 12-volt cigarette lighter in the van. We have a switch on here that allows us to turn the pump on and off. With the pump situated here in the bucket, it's now going to deliver the sterilisation fluid into the tank. So we'll just turn it on. It's going to take a minute. But you can see the level going down, so it's now pushing this sterilised water into our tank. Once it's emptied the bucket, I'll turn it off, tap down there, which then means I can unplug this, and then I can attach a hose pipe to continue filling it up. Once it's all filled up, we're then going to have to run our taps to make sure the system is all pumped out with the sterilising fluid, including the shower at the back. Okay, so that's our bucket empty. I'm going to turn the tap off under here first so that it doesn't obviously come out when I unconnect it. So the tap's turned off. I can now release this. And that's our system now. I'm going to refill it, the tank, using fresh water. buckets. Now I'm just going to use my hose pipe to refill the tank with fresh water. So now we just need to turn our taps on to make sure we're pumping the sterilised water through the entire system. And as we have an actuator on here as well, we want to make sure that's filled. Now we just need to do the shower as well. So that's the system now effectively, I suppose, bled with the sterilisation liquid going through. Now we just have to leave it for between 1 and 12. We're going to leave it religiously for about 24 hours so that when we come tomorrow we'll drain it out, because you have to drain it out, refill the tank, drain it out again, and then it's ready to use.